Hello and welcome to my channel, or welcome back. My name is Anastasia and this is Gaiana.ascended Tarot, and today's topic is going to be what is on their mind about you. So this is a channel favorite, and we will have the pick by Zodiac here in just a moment, and we have the usual messages, cards, advice, and confirmations at the end. Thank you everyone who's donated recently. We do have a addition to the channel. Thank you, Regine. She sent some money for an angel number book, which will help me to understand more about the angel numbers. And there's also little like blurbs here that I can read to you. Besides, sometimes I use these little angel number cards, but they're a little different. But when we have the angel numbers at the end in the confirmations, I can look them up. So thank you, Regine. Everybody thank Regine for the book. And actually, I'm going to put a little marker here in, oops. Well, that would have been the perfect marker, but it's on the floor. So we're just going to put this feather right here, so I have that handy. So thank you anyone else who has donated recently, and welcome members. I'm so excited to have my Cardinal members and my Chickadee members. So if you're interested in memberships, please do click that join button. And remember, if you join from your browser on your laptop, and I believe also the browser on the phone will work the same, you save app purchase fees. So check that out if you're interested. I did add a feature of the members only shorts to the Chickadee Club, so you have a little bit more perks there than just members first and emojis and things. I did add some cute bird photo emojis and a little badge, and I will be doing members only shorts, members only videos, members only live streams, and I also plan on doing some extendeds as we go forward. Right now I'm doing collective readings on members because we just have a small group, but as we grow, I will do pick a cards on memberships, and I will be doing not only love readings, but also spiritual development readings. And I will focus more on specific topics that the algorithm doesn't actually support. So if you want more diverse content, join memberships, and I'll see you there. So Chickadee Club is level 1, Cardinal Collective is level 2, and it's all right there in the join feature. When you click on that, you can see everything that's available to you. And do note that Cardinal Collective has all the same perks as Chickadee Club, even though they don't really make it super obvious. It is highlighted and written below, but you get all the perks from the Chickadee Club as well as the Cardinal Club or Cardinal Collective perks that are listed under the Cardinal Collective in that little section when you click the join button. And there we have some Canadian geese in the background, a little peanut gallery. So let's go ahead and get into the pile selection, okay? So today for pile 1, you have this beautiful Rose Qtz little egg. And you have the Awaken Your Authentic Self and Be True to You card with the Oneness Tarot. Pile 2, you have this Milky Qtz egg. It's a little flatter, but it's still egg-shaped. And you have the You Are Pure Magic card with the Ascension Tarot. And pile 3, you have this Chevron Amethyst egg. With the Practice Feng Shui, Create a Sacred Space card. And by the way, that is a Monstera, and I have one of those in my living room. And this is a Pothos, and I also have one of those. So in case you're wondering, I don't know exactly what that one is, and I don't know what that is, but... And you have the Unfolding Path Tarot. If you're hearing noise in the background, there are leaf blowers. It is the very first day of them doing lawn and yard work in the spring here in my complex in Michigan, of course. I was like, I'm gonna get started early today so I don't run out of energy. And so we have the morning background. So I did put a little white noise to try to offset that. And hopefully they'll be done soon. So let's get into the pick by Zodiac. And let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that 4? Yep. Okay. So for pile 1, you have Scorpio, Leo, Aquarius, and I don't know which way the Leo symbol goes. Libra. So Scorpio, Leo, Aquarius, and Libra. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. For pile 2, you have Cancer, Pisces, Virgo, and Gemini. And for pile 3, you have Earth and Fire. You have Sagittarius, Aries, Capricorn, and Taurus. And these could be you or your person's sign. It could be in your big 3 or theirs, Sun, Moon, Rising, or also Venus sign. So, okay. So remember, this is a general reading. Take only the messages that resonate for you. If it doesn't apply, let it fly. Not every video, reading, or message will be for every person. And please remember never to make any major life decisions based on a general YouTube tarot reading. The timestamps will be pinned in the comments. They will also be in the description box, along with my email if you're interested in a personal, as well as links for Otter Spirit bracelets for some discount codes there, and my Juicy Love mini deck, which is a messages deck. Oh, can we have schmacks? Okay. That's the one that came. So those are a little juicy, a little spicy. Yeah, so go ahead and tune into your own energy. Take a deep breath. Maybe put your hand on your heart, put your feet on the ground. Tune into the energy of your person. You may have more than one person or more than one pile. That's totally fine. And once you're ready, I will see you in your reading. Hello and welcome, pile 1. If you chose the Rose Quartz egg, or if you chose with your sign, if you picked by sign, we have Leo, Scorpio, Libra, and Aquarius here. And you also have this lovely Awaken Your Authentic Self and Be True to You card. And you have the Oneness Tarot. So we have your grab bag for confirmations at the end. We'll have letters, numbers, and some attributes there. We will get into the tarot for what is on your person's mind about you. But let's just take the temperature of the connection, see what the overall energy is here between you and this person at this time. So we have focus on love. Look for the good in everyone, number 24. So dragons could be significant here. We could have some Chinese dragons. Year of the Dragon could be significant. Someone could be 24. This could be a time where you're just being very gentle. You're focusing on love and trying to look for the good in each other or in the situation. Trying to think positive and focus on love. We have, you're so easy to please, I want to give you more. So yeah, there could be a feeling of wanting to invest more in this connection, feeling a lot of chemistry here. We have gifts. So yeah, there could be gifts being exchanged here. I'm seeing butterflies in this card. So it could be that this connection is transforming. Yeah, there could be some, I feel like there's a surprise on its way for some of you too. Maybe something that you weren't expecting. So you wouldn't know that, but that's just kind of coming through here. We have vendor, merchant, retailer, individual, entrepreneur. So someone here could be an entrepreneur. Someone could work in a restaurant, deli, cafe, or just be a merchant, of any type, a business owner or a vendor or a retailer, or work in one of those establishments. We have nourish, self-growth, self-focused, soul-finding. So this connection, yeah, it does feel like you are maybe even doing some mirror work here. You're just really nourishing yourself. This could be a new energy for some of you. That's the thing. I'm feeling for some of you, this is a new person, or you're just kind of wondering what's going on with this person, what's on their mind about you, but you are open to new love and you're focused on yourself right now. I'm not sure where to put all of this because it doesn't really fit now that I changed things up a bit. So let me move some of these things out of the way real quick. Just you can have a moment of your patience here. And we'll put this here. Yeah. And we'll put this one over here. Okay, so expression, being able to share your feelings openly, vulnerable honesty. This is beautiful energy. So maybe you've been really honest with this person. It feels like there's a compassion, a kindness. There's been maybe a recent change of events as far as like you focusing on love, self-growth, and, you know, vulnerability that you're starting to, it's like a gift in this connection for the two of you to start being more honest, more authentic with each other. Let me see if you can see those. Yeah, okay, that works perfect. Okay, great. I am in a new spot. The camera's mounted in a new way, so it's just taking me a moment to make sure that I have the setup the way that works and you can see it. So again, I keep wanting to say thank you for your patience. So I think maybe your patience has paid off in this situation. So what is on your person's mind about you? Let's find out. Spirit, what is on pile one's person's mind about them? Okay, pile one's person's mind. What is on their mind about pile one, please? 5 of Wands. Ooh. Well, this is intense. This person has a lot of passion for you, but there is a feeling of almost wanting to defend this connection. Yeah, there's a fierce kind of hunger and desire with this wolf energy, but they also are feeling a bit conflicted. Maybe they're having to like tame their own passions. Like, yeah, they could also be trying to make sure that nobody else gets to you first. Yeah, there's this feeling of competition coming through here. What is on pile one's person's mind about pile one, please? We have the Ace of Pentacles. A new beginning here. Maybe they want to fight for an opportunity. This could be, like I said, a new person who's like wanting to fight off the competition. They do want to offer you something here. So it's on their mind to maybe establish something here. It feels like a gift to have met you. And maybe they are thinking also of like what kind of a gift they could give you or what a gift you are in their life and how they want to take advantage of that. I love how these colors just lined up right there. Cherry blossoms on this card make me think of my other channel, Gaiana Intuitive Tarot. It's a self-development type of thing for myself and for those who are interested. It's a learning process over there for me. So yeah, there could be like, this is an opportunity that has to be, you know, honed. It's like the divine is offering this person an opportunity with you and they're thinking about whether they should take this opportunity and like actually pursue this with you. But they are feeling a little conflicted, and I do feel like they're worried about this competition, like who else is offering you romance, or yeah, whether or not other people are pursuing you is very heavy on this person's mind. Okay, what is on pile one's person's mind about pile one? 8 of Cups. Oh, more of that beautiful color. So this is Amazonite and it's a truth stone. So let's get just, I'm gonna move these up here and get another card out, the Empress. They are concerned, some of them are concerned that you are walking away. Yeah, that they're gonna have to fight for you. So the 8 of Cups there's this feeling, especially with this card, like they're thinking like, oh no, pile 1 is done with me. Like in some ways, maybe you have outgrown this connection, because there is a feeling of someone who feels like they're not really adequate. They're showing me the vendor card here and the Empress. Like, you know, there's a feeling like you have it all. You're very nurturing. You can take care of yourself. You're very beautiful. You're very attractive or handsome. You're very loyal, devoted, empathetic, all of these things, right? They think about how amazing you are. Like you are a very worthy partner, romantic partner, and you're very deserving of a beautiful relationship here and all the good things. But they are concerned that either you've distanced yourself emotionally, or that you may walk away if they don't offer you something soon and accept someone else's offer. And it's almost like they're coming through with, like, I've kind of stretched pile 1 to their limit. They're like, I'm on the last, like, is this the last straw? Like they're hanging by a thread. And maybe they've kind of kept you hanging. And because they've maybe not taken this offer and really made something stable and solid, like established something with you, they're concerned. Like, am I going to lose pile 1? There could be a moving message here with the 8 of Cups too. So there could be a physical distance. And this person, though, it's like they're trying to keep their emotional distance, and or there is physical distance, and they're concerned that this is going to be like the last straw with you and you're just going to choose yourself. Because I do feel like this person is, you know, fighting back this offer, this solid offer. Some of you could be in a talking stage with this person. And they're, it's like they're trying to keep their emotions out of it, but they're having trouble with that. Because, I mean, you're coming up as Empress in this person's mind. So they're like, oh, I don't know, maybe I should cut this off too, because like we're at totally different stages of our lives, right? And I want to be honest. I want to, you know, focus on love here, but I don't know if I'm good enough for pile 1. Yeah. We have the embodiment of wands underneath that wolf, the 5 of wands. This person has a lot of passion and a lot of desire and a lot of drive to move towards you. So when they think of you, they get very excited. Some of them get quite turned on. They start thinking about like, yeah, going after you. Like you are heavily on this person's mind in a passionate way, and they have to like restrain themselves from just pouncing on you energetically and physically. This person's like, I want what I want too. They're a little bit maybe in their ego. There could even be a little bit of an ego clashing going on here. But I do feel like there's a really positive energy between the two of you, but you might be triggering this person's ego, and they're thinking about like, you know, rather than showing up as the Emperor here to the Empress as a match to you, they're showing up as a very driven, very independent kind of, you know, the King of Wands is a little more self-important, whereas the Emperor is a lot more like, you know, self-assured. And so this person's, you're kind of triggering their ego a bit, and they do feel very driven but conflicted about that feeling. We have the Inspiration of Swords. They're very curious about you. Yeah, and again, this is giving me that curious about like who's giving you this offer, if they should offer something to you. Some of them are thinking about sending you a message here. This is the Page of Swords. We have the chickadee. Some of you might be in my chickadee club. Check out memberships if you're interested in that's the first level. I have to mention it because there's a chickadee right there. But anyway, there is a feeling of like hesitancy though. There's this feeling of curiosity, hesitancy, wanting to learn more. You get this person's wheels turning in their mind. They're very curious and inquisitive, and they see you as someone who's very inquisitive, very bright, communicative. This person wants to communicate with you more. They do I feel like this person is starting to feel more free to express themselves with you too. But there is still a feeling of like wanting to keep their emotions out of it. There's a lot of passion. There's a lot of curiosity. There's a lot of admiration here when they think of you. What is on pile one's person's mind about pile one? The Fool. I'm gonna get one more. And the Nine of Wands. And the Ten of Swords. Okay, well, if you are in no contact, some of you with this Ten of Swords is some pretty painful energy. So if this is not either a new person or someone that you're talking to or still in contact with, or something's still going on here, and there's no contact, this person's like thinking about risking communicating with you before you cut them off and walk away. But they're feeling like a little bit weather worn, and they're feeling a little nervous and vulnerable about, you know, putting their guard down and pursuing this, but they don't really want to give up with this Nine of Wands. And they feel like you are, or they're thinking about how resilient you are, you know, that like how you may have put up with a lot from this person, okay? And they may have caused you a lot of pain, and maybe they don't have your light, they don't have your affection, they may not have this anymore. There may be a wall between you. For those of you that are still in contact with this person, regardless of whether there was pain at some point, this person is, I think, very concerned about a painful ending, about betrayal or this not working out with you. And so they're thinking about, well, it's a bit risky for this person to bring their emotions into this. And it could be that they are finally walking away from this sort of closed off. Some of you, your person has been very closed off with you or hesitant, as I mentioned. And so they're getting to this place where they want to actually like just take a risk here. I keep seeing them just cutting this thread and finally diving in and just leaving caution to the wind is what I'm hearing. Yeah, and just being brave. So they're thinking about being brave and getting up their strength to pursue this with you, but they're thinking about how like everything could go wrong. This is sort of a catastrophizing. Seven of Swords, Four of Cups. Ooh, yeah, and okay, Seven of Pentacles, Eight of Wands. If this person was sneaky or strategic or was trying to keep their emotions out of it or missed an opportunity with you because they took too long to invest, that is a message for some of you. Or they're afraid of taking too long to invest. Either one of those messages. This person's like, I think I need to like get going here. I need to hurry up and like communicate. Yeah, the Hermit. So they're aware this person may be hiding away, like trying to plan their next move here, trying to plot and plan their next move here to keep you from getting away. Yeah, because I think they're concerned that you might be the one that got away, or you already are, and they want to reignite something here. But they are thinking about their behavior. Yeah, because underneath this Ten of Swords, it's like there could be fears of betrayal, okay? That this is a one-sided relationship, that investing in this isn't going to pan out. Yeah, it does feel, though, like someone here is changing. They're learning. The Hermit and the Ten of Wands, they're learning. And it is a burden for this person to remain silent and to remain closed off from you right now, especially as far as their passion is concerned, because this person's very, very passionate about you. So let's see. What are they thinking about, my pile ones, please? What's on their mind about them? Influences, attachments, third parties, peers. Yes, again, they're concerned about who you're with, who's pursuing you, competition, what your friends are saying, what their friends are saying. They're very concerned about external appearances in this connection at this time. Yeah. What are they thinking? Pain. Well, there's that caution. Again, the apprehension, the hesitancy. They're worried about causing pain or the pain that they've caused you. They could be thinking about how involving another person in this or keeping this situation light, or not pursuing this as a relationship for some of you has caused pain or will cause pain. They're concerned about causing pain. They are thinking about that a lot. Healing, releasing, purifying, cleansing. Yeah, there's that releasing energy. So yeah, they are thinking about having a new beginning with you. Can we let go of the pain? Can we let go of these outside influences? Can we recover from this? And if it wasn't between the two of you, there is a wound around trust. This person has trust issues from previous betrayals. Okay, so there's going to be some of you that this is a new person and they have trust issues. Okay, and they are working on that. Very much so. They're thinking about it. They're like, how do I let go of these past issues? How do I let go of things that don't serve me anymore so that I can have this new beginning? So the general message is just this person's like, can I let go of the past either with pile one or with someone else and learn to trust again and open up my emotions and let go of the external influences on me and this situation or my, my other options, and like really like have this new beginning here with pile one. What's on their mind about pile one? Twin flame. Hold on. And literally I have to burp now. I apologize for that interruption, but burp confirmation is a thing in the psychic world. And yeah, it's almost like this person has, yeah, it's kind of triggering. There is a mirroring here. So yeah, they're thinking about that. They're thinking about how you're a reflection of them, that there are these shared feelings. There is something deeper going on here that this person is struggling with. Realization, epiphany, understanding, awakening. Maybe some of them are starting to realize that, hey, maybe we are something special here. Maybe we do mirror each other. Maybe we do have mutual feelings. Maybe we can heal this. Or maybe I can heal with this person. Some of you, this person might be letting go of what they feel is a very strong soul connection that they can't seem to let go of. But they're thinking of letting that go. If that's not what you resonate with here, they're thinking of letting go of some very intense connection that they had and healing this with you, or pursuing this with you and seeing it as something that could be very healing for them. Again, I love that there's new energy in this reading, but it does require me to kind of, go over here and then over here a little bit, just so that the messages are clear. So anything else that they're thinking about my lovely pile ones? Disguise, some elephants. I said elephant. Some elements of this relationship are hidden. There's an elephant in the room, you guys. So yeah, they're thinking about, there's something about becoming more honest and letting their guard down. So I do think this person might be hiding how much they want this with you, how intense their feelings are, like the passion, how much they don't want a painful ending here. They don't want to lose this, that they want to take a leap of faith, but it's scary for them, that they're just starting to be, I feel like there's a willingness in this person to like embrace this. They're coming to the edge, I'm hearing. Yeah, with this Fool. Okay, anything else? Dreams come true. Have faith your rainbow will come smiling through. Ooh, having trouble with the words. Natural evolution. Let the situation unfold naturally. Exactly. So if this person in the past wasn't open to this connection with you, they're starting to open up. They're starting to see the potential. They're starting to realize that maybe they need to take off their mask and they need to like be more vulnerable, and that they need to let go of these other attachments in their life and just dive in. So yeah, if this is someone you've been in an ongoing cycle, like a repeating cycle with, they're starting to want to shift and evolve with you instead of keeping you at a distance. Yeah, they're starting to want to let you in more and see where this goes. And they are starting to realize, like, you are amazing. You're an amazing human being, and maybe they were too wrapped up in themselves to realize that in the past. Okay. So, one more, and then we'll get advice and confirmations after we get some messages cards. Safety, freedom from hurt. Okay, I feel like this person does want to... So tigers tend to be lone animals. So the fact that this tiger is wrapping around this woman is giving me the feeling like this person's very fiercely independent, or you may be, but they still want to be close to you. They want to hold you, and they're thinking about like creating safety in this connection. They don't want there to be any more pain in their relationships. They don't want any more painful, dramatic, deceptive energies between them and anyone else. So they want this to be a safe and loving, nurturing connection. And I am feeling like this person is like thinking about holding you. They're thinking about embracing you. They're thinking about giving you affection. And there is an intense passion and drive. But they also want to make sure that you feel safe, that you don't feel threatened by this person's like intensity, their desire. Patience, waiting with calmness, 13. Now, didn't I say this in the beginning of this pile? I was like, thank you for your patience. And so I feel like they're coming through and saying that as well. This is death card energy with the 13. 16 is Tower card energy. So there is a feeling of wanting to heal after a rupture. They are thinking about, you know, can pile one be patient with me while I heal? Or, yeah, I do feel like this person may be waiting patiently for you to open up to them if you shut them out. Because I do feel like there is a desire on both sides here to at least have some sort of closure, where there's like just peace and balance restored between the two of you. Okay, so before advice, let's get some messages cards. There's a very sweet energy here. But let's see. Okay, I'm hearing to get these. I hope that you can forgive me one day. I do feel like this person hurt you in some way or betrayed you, and that is on their mind for a lot of you. So... And you could you could have a new person and a past person, and that's why this energy is reading this way. I'm grateful for the spiritual lesson. I am not available. I do feel like this person is struggling with emotional availability. I feel you leaving me behind. Yeah, and that is what they are very concerned about. I look for you everywhere. I knew exactly what I was doing. Yeah, I do feel like this person kept you at a distance or on a string, or kept their emotions out of it on purpose to try to keep themselves from falling deeper in love or getting, you know, feelings at all. I can't stop thinking about you, and I bury myself in work to forget you. And that's this 10 of Wands back here. This person like hides away and focuses on work. Yeah, 3 of Swords and Spirit of Cups. To forget that maybe they broke your heart, or to forget their own broken heart. Although it does feel like this person, you know, their emotions are not on their mind. Their emotional unavailability is what is on their mind. But it's like they're like, I want to try. Abandoned, left out, walked away cold. Yeah, they are really concerned that you are going to abandon them, but I'm hearing like they abandoned you. So if this is someone that is now in your life again after a long period of ghosting or choosing someone else, they're afraid that the same thing is going to happen to them now. Yeah, that you're going to walk away from them. I feel you even though we are apart. Okay, these. All right. Okay, this one was flagging me here on the back. Not the right time. I'm overwhelmed with responsibilities. I don't have the time or energy for a relationship. That's the thing. This person's like, I can't really take this offer and I can't really do anything with it. But if I lose you, like, I'm going to miss the opportunity of a lifetime. I realize how important you are to me. I realize that there's more to this than I thought, because I was keeping myself separated from you and disconnected from my emotions. So this person's like, man, like, I still want an opportunity with pile one, but I just can't do it right now. You're mysterious. I can never seem to figure you out. Sometimes I feel like you're hiding something from me. Never really know where I stand with you. So yeah, that disguise could be that they feel like you are hiding something. I think you're both kind of hiding stuff from each other. You're mirroring that, like, guardedness. There's a level of vulnerability, but there's still like, it's like both of you have some secrets, is what I'm hearing. Yeah. Okay, and finding myself. It was time I went within to find myself again. I need to figure out what I want out of life. I need space. Yeah, with that hermit energy, it's kind of, whatever happened here, it's like this person needs to pick up the pieces. They could have had a previous betrayal if it's a new person here. And they're like, I want to keep getting to know you, but I can't do a relationship. Okay, and this is interesting. This was splitting off. Gaslighting you. I've been lying to and gaslighting you. You weren't crazy. You were right. I just wasn't strong enough to admit it. If this person did this to you in the past, yeah, I can understand why you would cut this person off. But I think that they are healing, and I think maybe they want to get more honest. They want to be more honest. Some of you, this is someone you're leaving behind, right? And you've got these two people in this energy, and so your past person is trying to hold on to you, and your new person's trying to come through this energy. And you're maybe struggling to let go because you have attachments or energy, like, mirroring going on with this other person. Will you listen? There's so many things I want to say to you, but will you hear me all the way out? Will you believe me? This person doesn't know if you will believe them, because in the past maybe they did. I don't see like full-on narcissist energy here, but sometimes people manipulate others in order to keep them close, but also keep them at a distance. And that's what I feel like this person did, because they weren't really aware of themselves. Okay, so advice. Dancing with stones, movement, teamwork, and partnership. So the secret chamber, potency, deep connection, treasure. So there is some sort of treasure or gift that going through the shadows with this person has brought into your life. And there is maybe a need to, keep going, keep moving forward. It does feel like you're in some sort of divine dance with this person. You could have like a soul contract to learn these lessons around betrayal. Yeah, hidden treasure is also here. Hidden treasure. Okay, you're on the right track. Gift revealed. Okay, you guys, there is a gift in what you went through with this person. And I do feel like this person is going through some sort of awakening or realization. So you're either going to get, if you're done with this person, you're going to get a kind, sort of honest, more vulnerable version of them now. And maybe some humility, some apologies, and a friendship, or just, like I said, closure. Others of you are still wanting this. And so the message is like, be willing to work with this person to get forward movement in this connection. Be willing also, this card, lay it on the altar, hand it over, soften, surrender, forgive. Kind of give this up to the divine and surrender your resentments. If you want something with this person, okay. This advice is just for people who want to work this out. It's time to like turn this over to the divine, to turn it over to God, to pray about it, let go, surrender, forgive. You are doing the right thing, and there is going to be a gift that comes out of this. And here's this rainbow that was in that other card. Harmony, balance, joy, and contentment. And nothing is impossible. Open to the unexpected, you'll find a way. And there's some more rainbow. So that is really beautiful, you guys. There's something that will be revealed here. And I think your person is saying, please be patient with me. I'm healing. And there is regret and remorse underneath whatever happened here, and an awareness of what they did, right? And knowing that they need to actually invest in this in order for something to grow, right? And that they didn't. And that caused this, to end or to die off, or, you know, for you to be harmed emotionally, brokenhearted, or feel rejected by them. Okay, so that is beautiful energy. All right, where's my, everything's in different places now. So let's get your confirmations. I feel a little bit like I'm in slow motion in your pile. It's a good feeling though. I don't feel like wound up or rushed or hurried or stressed or anxious. So I think the two of you, your energies are healing. I feel like both of you are sort of calmly accepting things and transitioning from an attachment that was unhealthy to like a lesson, a gift, a healing, and a transformation here, regardless of the outcome between you and this person. Okay, so we have loyal, bookish, playful, and younger. Someone could be younger than the other one in this connection. We have your picture brings me to tears. Yes, so that could be on both sides. There could be some sadness, some pain. Change is going to come, light bulb, aha moment here. Yeah, there is an aha moment. There's something here is changing, and maybe you are feeling that. We have plus size glasses and colorful hair. We have India, North Africa, and Hawaii as some locations that could be significant. And not all of these have to resonate if you're new to this channel. Okay, so let's get some numbers and letters. We have 1, 3, and 11. So, wow. Okay, so November 13th. Interesting. January 11th, January 3rd, March 1st, and March 11th. And we have 4, 8, another 1. So now we have 11, 11. We have another 3, so 33. And we have a 5. So we have 3, 4, 5. Interesting. So any of these, I'm not going to shout out all the dates and numbers, but these months, ages, dates, anything that you can do with those numbers, country codes, phone numbers. And then we have 777 and 888. Yeah, I do think there's going to be a fortunate turn of events in this connection. And I also feel like there's some sort of abundance or like windfall that's coming in. And now, real quick. So 777, the spiritual path, a number of depth, intuition, and insight. 777 appears when you are on your soul's path, even if you doubt it. The wisdom is already within you. Trust it. And 888, abundance and alignment. 888 speaks of cycles, karma, and energetic balance. What you give returns. What you live expands. This number can also signal material blessings if you're in alignment. Okay. Cool. Thank you, Regine, for that book. Regine donated to the channel, and I was able to purchase that book, which will help me learn more about angel numbers and also be able to give you guys a little insight as well. Okay, so 4 letters. We have V, T, C, F, G, P, U, K, L, Z, $. So there could be something to do with money. With that Ace of Pentacles, maybe this person doesn't feel like they have the financial stability to like bring someone else into their life in a committed, stable way at this time. Or money could be some sort of issue. It feels like this person wants to give you gifts and wants to treat you well in a material way as well. So that they could be starting to come into some money for some of you. We have another V, so there's 2 of those. We have a Q, an N, we have another U and another U. Not sure why there's so many U's always in this. Yeah, okay. A and O. All right, you guys. Those are your letters and numbers. I'm getting a little like absent-minded now, and I feel a little like, I feel a little silly. Something about these U's, and I don't know why. That was like maybe this person is very preoccupied with you. And that could very much plague them, is what I'm hearing. It's like they're trying to dissociate from it. They're like, no, I can't keep thinking about pile one. I shouldn't be thinking about pile one. Why am I still thinking about pile one? So it was like, I felt like this dissociative, awkward, insecure moment that came up around the use. So anyway, thank you so much for being here. If you like this, please do engage, like, share, comment, subscribe, hype. I do personals. My email's in the description. You can choose another pile or video if this didn't resonate for you. And I have memberships now, the Chickadee Club, the Cardinal Collective. Check those out. And yeah, I hope to see you again. Bye-bye. Hello and welcome, pile 2. If you chose this Milky Qtz egg, and if you chose by signs, we have Cancer, Pisces, Virgo, and Gemini. And then we have the You Are Pure Magic card here, along with the Ascension Tarot. So if you chose any of these, or all of them, this is your reading. Let's see. I have a slightly different setup here, so just bear with me while I make sure to align everything so it's directly under the camera. Yeah, okay, perfect, okay. So let's look at your person's overall energy and your overall energy. So the temperature of the connection right now, real quick. And then we will have your confirmations and signs and numbers at the end. Okay, and we'll get into what is on your person's mind about you, and we'll get messages, cards, and advice. So we have number 37, act as if your partner is here. Whether you have someone in your life or not, act as if they are with you so you always consider them. So maybe you're in separation right now. You could be manifesting someone. I'm getting that feeling with the way she's looking at the moon. So maybe you've done some full moon manifestations or new moon rituals around manifesting love. Someone here could be 37. We have a moth here that's standing out. So someone could be like a night owl, or you could feel like moths to a flame. So like nocturnal energy is kind of coming through here. And also this feeling of, yeah, being very drawn, magnetically drawn to one another. Yeah. Or there could be a physical distance or some sort of distance or separation. We have our connection runs soul deep. So you could feel like this is your soulmate, deep soul connection. We have dating queen. So this could be someone that you're dating right now, or you could be seeing other people. Yeah. Let's see. A lot of this feels too like you're just looking for the one. So maybe, you know, you're not necessarily with someone, but you're asking like, am I on that person's mind that I'm like manifesting? Let's see. Volunteer. Selfless devotion, willingness, spirit of service, duty, dedication. Okay, someone could volunteer like at a pet shelter. Someone could have a bunny rabbit. Rabbits could be important. There could be a feeling of selfless devotion. Yeah, a feeling of duty, dedication, and service in this connection. We have escaping, avoiding, blocking, pushing away. So yeah, someone could have blocked someone could be avoiding the other one, someone could have been, you know, pushing the other one away. Beaches could be significant here. Okay, and first blush, soft whispers of affection, make love bloom, gentle romance, tender. So we have roses here. Those could be significant. It's really interesting because it almost feels like this is an energy of, we have a soul connection, but right now we can't really be together. So we're going to manifest each other. And yeah, there's a feeling of just somebody here is very enamored of someone else's face. Look at all these faces. So someone here could also be a photographer. They could be looking at your pictures a lot. Yeah, there's a really intense feeling. Okay, it's like I'm almost becoming speechless looking at all this. So Let's see. So if any of that resonates with you, some of you, yeah, you're meeting new people, right? And you're moving away from, yeah, it's like you're really focusing on newness, like gentleness, affection. Spirit was like, don't move on yet from this energy. So yeah, there's like a don't move on yet from this energy, but I know I need to move on. I'm manifesting something new and I'm meeting people, but I still feel this other person in my energy. I'm trying to push it away, but a part of me is also still acting as if they are here. Okay. So whoever this person is, because it feels like some of you are trying to push this away and you're like, oh no, it's a reading about them again. So, you know, it is what it is. Spirit will tell us what Spirit wants us to hear, but we don't have to listen. We can always click off. So, okay, so what is on pile 2's person's mind about pile 2, please, Spirit? What is on their mind about them? The maze. Okay, so we have Wheel of Fortune, Sagittarius energy. They could be a bit perplexed, to be honest. There is a feeling of, yeah, it's almost like no matter which way they turn, like, you know, in a maze, like when you turn and you hit a dead end and then you go this way and that way and this way, it's like no matter which way they turn, they can't quite figure out how to get to the core, get to the center. Like there's something very deep here and it feels a bit perplexing, a bit faded, a bit like they can't get out of the maze is what I'm hearing. Okay. Like no matter which way they turn, they still feel pulled towards you. Okay. What is pile 2's person thinking? What is on their mind about my pile 2's? We have the Queen of Cups. How sweet you are. How gentle you are. How kind you are. Yeah. How attractive you are. How like you're very sweet. You're very lovely. This person has a lot of like emotion when they think of you. Even though this could be someone who's like trying to escape, they can't escape the maze. So they're still like in these thoughts of you. Their mind is like a maze of thoughts of you. Yeah, something about the ocean could be significant here. So there could be an ocean between the two of you as well. Someone also could have a child, a baby. So you could have a baby with this person or be a single parent, or they could. Okay, what is on pile 2's person's mind? Ace of Wands. Passion. What is on their mind? Well, when they think of you, they feel a lot of emotion and a lot of desire. They get turned on when they think of you. It lights their flame. And they're thinking about a passionate new beginning or having an intimate encounter with you, sparking things up with you. Yeah. And it's very intense. This person has a lot of passion when they think of you. And it lights them up inside to think of you. Transcendence. Wow. So that is Judgment, I believe. Yeah. That is Judgment energy. So yeah, you wake up a lot of desire, a lot of passion. You're very inspiring for this person. And there is a feeling of wanting to start over. So if this person pushed you away, they're thinking about like trying to find their way back here. And back into your heart. It's like a maze. Like, how do I get back into pile 1's heart? How do I spark things up with them again? Like, I want a resurrection here. Judgment is usually a card of bringing something back to life. So like you've brought this person back to life. So if you reconnected after a period of time with being separated from this person, even if they're trying to like escape this, or the two of you are trying to like block this out, this person just feels like filled with light and passion and emotion when they think of you. Okay, so this is Pluto, Scorpio energy. I don't know if I mentioned with the Wheel of Fortune with the maze, it's Sagittarius energy. So let's clarify these. What is on pile 2's person's mind about pile 2? We have the Knight of Wands. Yeah. They're like, how do I, yeah, surfing too, waves, surfing. So someone could be a surfer, but it's like they want to surf the waves with you. They want to dive in. This person's very, very passionate, very, very intensely desiring you. When they think of you, it's like they get, yeah, really like, ooh, I want pile 2. Okay, let me get the rest of these cards out here. The Ace of Cups. Aww. Okay. The Ace of Crystals. We have 3 aces out here, you guys. Okay, and this one made a very loud noise. 5 of Wands. Came out with the Queen of Crystals, Queen of Pentacles. And we have the Knight of Swords. Ooh. Yeah, this person's, I'm hearing, having impulse control issues. Interesting. All right, well, this person is thinking about a new beginning with you. It's heavily on their mind. They're thinking about, yeah, so some of you, this could be a new person and you're like trying to push this other person out of your energy because there's very new energy here. So take it how it fits you. Pile 1 also had like a crossover energy of a past and a new person. So just keep that in mind. This person with this dove of peace here as well, like a peace dove, this person wants to make peace with you. They want to express their emotions. They really want to offer you something. This person, they also very much want to have intimacy with you. This person wants to be intimate with you. Yeah, they want to be intimate with you, and it's a very strong energy, and it could be the first time. And they're thinking about it like physically too. Like it might be, if there's a physical distance between the two of you, this person's like, how do I get out of my current circumstances or where I live? Or, you know, it's like they want to rush in, they want to move towards you, but it feels complicated. But they want this. Like they have a fresh perspective on this connection. They're like, you know what? I want this. I want to go for this. In some ways they are, you know, I would say they've been fighting some sort of realization. They've been fighting this new beginning with you, this desire to spark things back up. But it's like, at this point, they're like, all right, even if I have to fight with pile 2, I'm going to do it. I want to, yeah, and it's just like, I want to strong arm anybody who is getting in the way. Similar to pile 1, this person's very concerned about competition. They think about the competition. And if you are in another commitment, this person's thinking about like, yeah, wow. They're thinking about how they can like swoop in and take you away from this person. So that's just for those of you that are with someone else. This person's like, yeah, maybe you're trying to not, oh, some of you are with someone else. This act as if your partner is here. Maybe you have like a long distance connection, or somebody travels for work and you're being tempted. Some of you are being tempted by somebody. And, you know, or they're tempted to, like, there's somebody around you. If you're not like in this temptation energy, there's somebody around you, my pile 2s. Maybe you're not even aware of this. For some of you, this is a one-off message. There's somebody in your environment who's seeing you and like wants to compete for you and wants to take you away from whoever you're with. So that's for those of you that's, you know, going to apply, that you're in a connection and you thought you were coming here to watch a reading about them, but there's this other person that's kind of like hovering around you, like trying to get into your energy and wanting something with you. Now, the general picture here is that someone wants to very impulsively start with you, something with you. So it doesn't matter if it's a past or new person, this person wants to fight for this. And they may be having a change of heart around commitment here. Yeah, it's like there's so much beautiful energy. Knight of Swords, the Magician, 8 of Swords. This person might be feeling a little bit insecure. Queen of Wands, yeah. You are showing up as like 3 of the most desirable queens that you could possibly, you know, get into a connection with here. You know, one more queen and you'd be the Empress. So it's like this person isn't quite sure about like marriage, commitment, all of that. They're thinking about it. They're fighting themselves. This person's like, if I don't do something to move forward, then absolutely somebody else is gonna like snatch pile 2 up. So this person's thinking about like impulsively rushing in here, pursuing you. And I do feel like there's 2 knights here and there's 3 queens. So this could be a very messy situation, you guys. There could be a lot of, there could be, you know, you could have 2 people. This person could have 3 people. Like if that's what's going on, you're in a situationship or there's something else going on. This person's like, maybe we just need to like clear the deck and like focus the energy. So it's like this person's like, okay, maybe I need to focus on pile 2 now and fight for this. You know, because they do see you as very valuable, very worthy. And there's a lot of emotion and desire here, but it is very impulsive. It's very new, very impulsive energy here. So if this is someone from the past, they just never really got it together to give you what you needed. And they're like, ugh, like I got to get it together. Because they want this so much. Okay, yeah, some of them might be in a connection with someone else, like I mentioned. So somebody here may be tied down or stuck in a situation or in another relationship. So take that. If that's your story, they're thinking a lot about that. Yeah, okay, so we have loyalty, trusting, reliability, believing. They are thinking about, yeah, this person's like, we got Labrador Retriever vibes here. This person is thinking about how valuable you are, how loyal you are, how trusting you are, how, yeah, you're so good to this person. Like, regardless of the nature of this connection, you guys, this person thinks very highly of you and they think you're amazing. And they may have just fallen in love with you. And I think that's, this person's like kind of fighting. They're like, oh no, like, what do I do with this? I have to do something about this, but it feels very complicated. Okay, so this energy isn't complicated except for this 5 of Wands here and this maze. So it's like I have all this intensity, like all this emotion, all this desire, and all this like potential that I feel, and I want to impulsively rush in. But yeah, I do think this person's thinking how they need to be loyal too, regardless of your situation. It's like loyalty is heavily on this person's mind. Exhaustion, depletion, drained, long journey. Maybe it took a really long time for this person to see your value. And maybe they're tired of pushing this away. They're tired of pushing this down. They're tired of fighting these feelings. I'm hearing that, I think it's REO Speedwagon or something like that. I can't fight this feeling anymore. Came on the radio the other day. I've forgotten what I started fighting for. Open heart, receptive, empathy, vulnerable. This person thinks that you are incredible. There is a vulnerability here. This person's very vulnerable to you. Yeah. They really want to open their heart. They're thinking about, maybe I should just do it. Maybe I should just open my heart. Maybe I should stop fighting this. Okay, what is on pile 2's person's mind? Sorrow, loss, grief, depression, rejection, abandoned, dismissed, irrational fear. This person may be feeling a lot of sadness around you either rejecting them or them rejecting you. It does feel like there's so much beauty in this, but then there's like this grief and this sorrow and this exhaustion and this rejection. So this person could just be very afraid of being rejected. If this is a brand new person and you've got someone who's also like crashing your reading and you guys are like, oh my gosh, it's what's happening today. It's in the energy, you guys, on both piles so far. But this person is very concerned about rejection. So it's heavily on their mind. If they did lose you or they didn't open up to you or they were disloyal in some way, they are, experiencing the sense of loss. They're realizing some of them rejected you out of an irrational fear. And it's just becoming ridiculous at this point to this person. They're like, I got to get over this. Like, because there's so much beauty here. It's like, what am I even doing? Why am I not taking the reins of this? Why am I not taking action here? Yeah, because you're so beautiful. There's so much beauty here. Charming, graceful, kind-hearted, and twin flame chasing intuition. Woof. All right. Okay. So You could be, I'm hearing maybe you're following your intuition. If you feel this is your twin flame, maybe you stop chasing this person too. And there could be running and chasing going on, which is why you guys are in some sort of maze. So just take that if that fits you. That's not going to be for everybody. So what else are they thinking? What is on their mind when they think about pile 2? Yeah, they do want to open their heart to you though. And there is just this intimate energy. Like I can't say that stuff, Spirit, so we're just going to keep going. Love language, acts of service, actions speak louder than words. So they are realizing that they can't just pay lip service to this connection. There are some like spicy innuendos and things that are starting to show up. This person has a lot of passion for you, okay? There's a lot of like warm, lusty, passionate, emotional, like crushy, new energy. And it could be that they're trying to overcome some sort of painful rejection. Someone may have rejected them if it wasn't you. But yeah, whatever they're trying to overcome, it's like they realize that they need to give more. They need to do more. They can't just keep telling you like, oh, maybe they've told you things, you know, maybe this person thinks these things about you or feels this way about you, but you're like, okay, but you need to show up. Right? And so they're like, okay, how do I show up? How do I actually do this actions thing? Taking these actions, making the commitment, speaking my feelings, being vulnerable, being devoted. Yeah, because you are like on a massive pedestal with this person as far as your value here. I'm just seeing this, you know, all these here again. This person's like, wow, you could have anybody. You're so beautiful. They love your cheeks. I'm just seeing like your profile, your faces. They could be looking at your profile too on social media and pictures of you. They could have pictures of you on their phone. And they're looking at them and they're thinking like, okay, I have to stop just saying things and I have to do things here. Lasting love. This is your true love and marriage. Wedding bells are ringing. Okay, well, they're thinking that maybe they need to actually offer you commitment. Maybe you're the one. Yeah. They're thinking that maybe you're the one. But it does feel like an exhausting, long journey for this person. Like they're struggling. They could be struggling with their own depression that has nothing to do with you or anyone else. It's just they're struggling. They have rejection issues. They have depression. Maybe they have impulse control issues here. Okay, so one more card on what is on their mind about you. Transformation. Yeah, they do really want to transform this connection. Hang on, I have to cover this card. She needs a little outfit, a little butterfly. How appropriate. Look at that. How pretty. Okay. This person gets butterflies when they think about you. So they're thinking about a radical change that has happened. So this person has had some sort of radical shift in their thinking about you. There has been a major internal shift in how they approach this. It's like they want all this with you, but they're also just like, they're letting go. They're not trying to force anything. It's like they're trying to surrender and go with the flow here in themselves. Yeah, they're trying to let go of the competition or the fight. It's like, I'm not rejecting you, but I'm not chasing you anymore. I'm not chasing you. I'm not running. I'm just letting go. I'm just allowing this to be whatever it is. But yeah, they are having to like hold themselves back from pursuing you. But that's something that has changed for this person. Maybe they've always tried to escape or chase, like, and now they're just sort of finding an equilibrium in themselves, and it's allowing for this like new beginning to happen. Number 7 is Chariot energy. So there is like an internal shift around forward movement. Tribe, community with the same values, 26. So yeah, maybe they're starting to see you as someone who could be a part of their life. Like they're wanting to bring you closer into their tribe, into their community. They also could be seeking more support from people around them. Maybe they were in a dark place in the past and they're starting to get help for that. Some of them could be, getting some sort of help for their emotional issues, or if they had previous toxic behaviors. There's something about finding people that can support them and really focusing on their friends and their family and community. Someone here could be like a volunteer. It's almost like this person is trying to make up for some sort of toxic past. They're trying to leave behind a certain way of living and become a new person. 35, harmony, peace, balance, and progress, development, advanced condition. Yeah, they do want to move forward and they want this to be balanced, harmonious. So they're just sort of accepting the situation as it is. And they're not acting on these impulses, but they're very open to healing this with you. They don't want to fight their feelings, like I said. They don't want to try to run away anymore. Okay, all right, they're repeating themselves now. Let's just get some messages cards. The person's like, let me just recap that. I became numb because I refused to take accountability for my behavior. Yeah, and I think that is what they're trying to do now, is take accountability. I miss us. Even though you're not with me, my love for you grows every day. Yeah, for most of you, you're either physically separated or you're not together anymore. I'm trying to become the best version of myself for you. Yes. No matter how hard I try, my thoughts always sway back to you. It makes me happy to see you thriving even though it's without me. You don't realize how perfect you are to me. Yeah, you are perfect to this person. Like, if they could get over themselves and over their pain and over their previous impulsive behaviors or their circumstances, like this person's like, it would be you, pile 2. They are just a distraction. Yeah, whatever else is going on in their life is a distraction from you, from the truth of this. I'm disappointed in myself for letting you down, and I'm taking time to find myself again. Now, this distraction could also be them feeling like, you know, anyone else in your life is a distraction. Like, they're kind of coming through a little cocky and saying, like, you know that they're the one. So they're like, I know pile 2 is mine. And pile 2 knows that too. So you can go out there and date all you want, but I know, you know, you're mine. Oh, wow. Okay. All right. Gossip. I'm afraid of what other people will think. Yeah, that's interesting. They're wondering what you're saying to other people about them. And there is some fear of like what people will think of you and them. So there could be something very unconventional about this connection. It could be from different cultures, different backgrounds, different religions, things like that. Yeah, it does feel like maybe this person is afraid that the two of you don't share the same values, but they're realizing that you're actually more alike than they thought. Overwhelmed. The stress from this is draining me. And mistakes. I wish I could right my wrongs. Yeah, so this person knows they have to correct things with you. They are exhausted. They are overwhelmed. I think that they're stuck with their own... like, if they pushed you away, they are not able to escape this. Like, they know they need to come back and correct this or try again with you. And I think that they're kind of ashamed that they're letting other people's opinions affect them. The stress of other people's opinions, like family, friends, community, religious groups. I'm hearing for some of you very specifically. Neglected. I failed to give you what you need. Yeah, they know it. Broken. I feel shattered about this situation. Here it is. Ego. I let my pride get in the way of our connection, and we are both hurting from this. Yeah, they're struggling to get over the past, and they feel like you're inseparable. Some of you may have, it's a little message in the members only short. There's definitely something of that message here. Yeah. The way you love can never be matched. You are irreplaceable. And they neglected you, but they may have some sort of family responsibilities or other responsibilities that are keeping them from you. But yeah, they definitely are aware of their part in this. And yeah, okay. So that is what I'm seeing there. Let's get you some advice. Pile 2's advice, please, Spirit. Boundary stones, negotiations, contracts, communication. This is giving me the feeling that some of you are divorcing this person. Okay, if that's something that you're going through, right? They don't want to finalize the divorce. They want to like try to make it happen, or, you know, they want to get back together. But there's something about contracts here. So there could be some sort of legal contract that needs to be in place. Like somebody could need papers like visas or citizenship, or someone could also be a teacher or work in the legal field. Or yeah, this person is thinking very heavily about like marriage, contracts, commitment. So you are being guided to keep your healthy boundaries, but there is something about negotiating a contract with this person, like communicating about what it is that you want. Like, what is this connection? Like, what are we doing? Like, let's actually be clear about this. Like, let's see, pave your own way, leadership, courage, forge, don't follow. There's something about you taking the lead when it comes to the boundaries in this connection. Yeah, and being clear on what you want out of this connection or any other connection. Maybe you're learning about actually communicating about what you need and what you want and having healthy boundaries. So if this isn't something that you want, or if this is like a new person coming in, and you're trying to let go of the past, there's something about having healthy boundaries around future relationships, new connections. There needs to be clear, honest communication and understanding of what's going on in the beginning. And you've learned from the past that if you don't have that, things can become very painful, very messy. Some of you, the advice is like, there is something here about if you're already married and you're doing something, Spirit just said nefarious, but I'm not here to judge, but that's the word that came through. So don't shoot the messenger. Spirit is saying like, honor your contracts. Yeah. Be authentic. I sometimes notice that I lose subscribers when I say this kind of stuff, but I mean, come on, guys. Like, let's be genuine, authentic, honest people. Okay? The world needs more honesty, not more deception. So if that offends you when Spirit comes through and says, hey, cheating is nefarious, then I'm sorry, but it is. And so if you are doing something like that, Spirit is saying, hey, fix it. Fix it or change it, or don't take action on this thing that could be hurting you or someone else. Think about the other people in between. Think about the contracts. You know, be brave. Don't just follow someone's lead down the road to hell. Like, good intentions or pave the road to hell or something like that. So don't just like follow someone into some toxic dynamic. Okay. Thank you for all of you being patient with that. That has nothing to do with your connection. Just forge your own path in this situation. Have healthy boundaries. It's almost like this connection was like a stepping stone to something better, right? So it's like, don't follow this person down some like confusing maze of a path, right? Some of you are letting this person go. You escaped this toxic connection. And so it's like, don't follow them back into the chaos. Keep going. Keep moving towards the light, a higher vantage point, towards something that is healthy, towards good boundaries. Yeah, you are gaining wisdom from this connection, okay? Some of you might need to go study something new, go to school, or, you know, take a fresh new perspective on what you've gone through with this person, and like use that to enhance your connections going forward, and to have healthier, clear boundaries, and knowing who you are and what you want is something you may have been learning from this, okay? Yeah, the cycle breaker. You'll get through it, the cycle ending. Some of you are being asked to break a major cycle. So this could have been, you know, you could have been with someone who was already married and you didn't know. Whatever this unhealthy pattern of feeling like you're stuck in a maze with this person for some of you, keep going. If you're dating new people and you're meeting new people and this person's energy is like invading your reading and you're trying to watch about a new person, keep going. It's okay. That happens. That happens with tarot. Take a little break, reset your energy, right? Reset your energy. And a lot of times that will help. Or just, you know, as a tarot reader, I'll even say this, like maybe don't watch tarot about new people until you've taken a really long break from, you know, until you've really learned to trust yourself without needing external markers to tell you, like, is this person okay? Is it going to be safe? Like, you know, there's a lot sometimes of self-regulation that needs to be learned. And tarot can pull you out of that. So make sure that you're not excessively watching tarot, and do take little breaks. Just like it's good to take a break between like a connection and meeting new people. So maybe some of you need to like slow down on meeting new people if your energy is still entangled in something else. Okay, so that is a lot of advice. Advice makes me uncomfortable sometimes because I'm like, look, Spirit's telling me this stuff to tell you guys, so please don't take it personal, and people don't have to watch the advice. It's part of why I put it now at the end before confirmations. So, because some people don't want it, some people don't need it, right? Okay. So, confirmations for my pile 2s. So we have goth emo, relaxed, stoic, and outgoing. Seems like I do feel like there's like multiple personalities here. Someone could have that, but that's not what I meant. I meant like, yeah, it feels like there's multiple parties in this reading. So you could also just be meeting new people, and you could be wondering about, you know, what's on someone's mind, and you've got like 3 people coming through this reading, or 2 people. So it happens. So we have Mexico, Eastern Europe, and Australia. Could be significant. I feel so much beauty, harmony, sweetness, and shelter between us. Yes. Yeah, and someone could work at a shelter. I just heard that. So this is actually a really beautiful energy that's coming through here. And if somebody did hurt someone or cheat or do something in the past, like there is a feeling of reparations, righting wrongs, healing. Is somebody who's very remorseful. So I'm not getting like, oh, this is a narcissist type of person. But some of you may have had that in the past. So there could be baggage, right? You could reject people because you've been abused. And so maybe you're meeting people and you're immediately rejecting them because you've been abused. That's kind of coming through as a confirmation. Poor judgment. Okay, yeah, somebody may have made poor judgment in this connection. Could have been both of you. We have muscular, green eyes, and wavy hair. So those could be you or your person. All right, so numbers and letters. We have 1, 1, and 2. So 11. And we have 88. We have 0. We have 7, 7, 7. 1, 1, 1. So a lot of ones here. So we can also make 11, 11. And we have a 5. So somebody could be 50. Also, these could be months, dates. And then, thank you, Regine. She donated so we could have this book. And so 777 also came out in pile 1. So some of you may have messages there for sure. There were some similarities, not exactly the same. A number of depth, intuition, and insight. 777 appears when you are on your soul's path, even if you doubt it. The wisdom is already within you. Trust it. And then I don't know if there's double digits in here, and I haven't read the book yet. There's mirroring numbers and other stuff, but yeah. Once I read through this book, maybe it'll have some more information on those, but you can also always look that stuff up on the internet as well. Okay. So for letters, we have G, U, O, X. Someone could be year of the ox. We have Y, oxy. Oh, someone could have used that drug, like OxyContin. I think, I'm not sure how to pronounce it. Also, that's making me think of the 80s, like those Oxy acne pads. We have A, and also oxygen. So there could be a need to breathe life back into yourself or into this connection. So A, N, another N. Someone's name could be Anne or Anna. We have a question mark. Annie, are you okay? Michael Jackson. Are you okay, Annie? We have a K, an I, Aniki. Ooh, Anunnaki is coming through. That's, I believe that's like an alien race or something like that. You can look that up as well. We have F, another N, so 3 N's. An R, another O. Someone could have an afro, I'm hearing. We have a Z, a P. I'm also hearing Ozempic, that weight loss drug. We have a G, so 2 of those now. Another Z. I'm hearing tzatziki. I'm hearing a lot of words for this one. Another N. A lot of N's. 4 N's. It feels like this is a lot of rejections too. Like maybe you've met a lot of people and rejected them because there's like, yeah, some sort of wound that needs to heal around choosing the right person. Like maybe you keep choosing people that aren't right for you. Yeah, an E and a dollar sign. So there could be questions around money in this connection, or legality stuff, or maybe somebody owes someone money. And yeah, just kind of being confused, not sure which way to go, who to be with. Someone could have a gambling addiction too, is coming through here. Okay, that is your reading pile 2. If this didn't resonate, you can choose another pile or video. Please do like, share, comment, subscribe, and hype. It helps me a lot. I do personals. My email's in the description. And I have memberships. I have the Chickadee Club is level 1 and Cardinal Collective is level 2. So check that out if you're interested. And I hope to see you again. Bye-bye. Hello and welcome, pile 3. If you chose this Chevron Amethyst, or if you chose by signs, we have Sagittarius, Aries, and Capricorn, and Taurus. And you also have the lovely Practice Feng Shui, Create a Sacred Space card here. And you have the Unfolding Path Tarot. Oh. We have your grab bag with confirmations for the end here. And we'll have letters and numbers as well as attributes. And this is the overall energy, the current temperature of the connection, what's going on between the two of you at this time. And yeah, we'll get into the tarot for what is on their mind about you, and we'll get messages, advice as well. Oh, excuse me for a moment there. Okay, so there is a feeling here that some of you could be tarot readers, some of you could be really into feng shui, be plant lovers, yeah, be really into like rocks, crystals, gems, incense, all that. I'm seeing macrame here, so someone could make that. You could, but just really like this aesthetic. That could be a signifier for some of you. There is a feeling here of just maybe prioritizing yourself. Although you're curious about this person and what's on their mind, there is a feeling of you just treating yourself really well, taking good care of yourself, nurturing yourself, nourishing yourself. You could be, yeah, just trusting your intuition right now as well about this. Okay, so new love 26. Embrace an opportunity for love in your work prospects or for spiritual growth. Yeah, so this could be someone you met at work. This could be someone that you just started dating. Someone here could be 26. You could be just open to new love and open to the potential for spiritual growth. So maybe some of you, this has been a theme in the whole video, that people are kind of asking about people from the past, but they're also open to new love. So there's been kind of a bridge. So it's been a little tricky as a reader for the last couple piles, because it's like there's past energy and new energy. And so I've been like trying to navigate that. So that could be where you're at, like trying to let go of the past and be open to new energy. But it's like you're not necessarily forcing anything. You're just taking really good care of yourself and being open. So with this embrace a new opportunity, it's like I'm open to a new opportunity either with this person or in some other circumstance. Yeah, a feeling of surrender too, kind of surrendering to the divine, maybe even manifesting, and just being really willing to look at love as a spiritual process. Yeah. And this is supposed to be you and your person, but I am feeling for some of you, you're kind of in your own energy here, but let's see what else comes out. You're worth the wait. Okay. Yeah. You could be just waiting for new love, or just being patient about this person. Maybe their spiritual growth, maybe they need to grow in order to be at your level for a romantic relationship. We have dating. So dating energy, it felt like was in every single pile as well. So this could be someone that you're dating. Now, someone here could like red wine with the moon. I get Pisces, Cancer energy from that. So yeah, and some of you just are waiting. It's like you're holding off on new love. but you're open to it. Yeah. Also, your person could be dating someone else right now, is kind of what's coming through. And so you're just like, okay, well, I'll just wait it out and see if that works out. So you're going to know that if that's your story. Some of you are just like waiting for this person to move on from someone that they're currently dating. Yeah. We have dancer, weaver of grace, movement, harmony, rhythm, passion. So someone here could be a dancer. There could be a lot of passion between the two of you. You could have gone out dancing with this person. Someone's name could be Grace or Harmony. Let's see. Elusive, dishonesty, deception, trickery. Yeah, maybe you're trying to figure out if your person's seeing someone else too. That could be an energy. Maybe the two of you are like, are we exclusive, or are we seeing other people? What's going on here? Also, someone could just really like spiders. I'm hearing somebody might have a spider in their garden, a very special spider in their garden. It's very specific. Back and forth, changing your mind or being confused emotionally, flighty uncertainty. And that's kind of how I've been feeling reading this energy. Like, it's like, I don't know, should I start dating or should I wait for this person? Or, kind of feeling like maybe you've got someone who's a little hot and cold with you right now, and you're kind of waiting for them to make up their mind and stop being confused, right? Maybe there's a sense of like, maybe they're deceiving themselves, and you can kind of feel that. You're like, I know that we're really good together, but this person is like kind of just listening to their fear. So however that fits your situation, let's get into what's on their mind about you. I don't want to linger there too long. I'm hearing Linger by the Cranberries. Is that what the song is called? Is that the artist? Somebody comment for me. I think so. You have to let it linger is coming through. So, okay. All right. So what is on pile 3's person's mind about pile 3? What is on pile 3's person's? That's way too many, Spirit. Okay. What is on pile 3's person's mind about pile 3? We have the Wheel of Fortune. That is so wild. So this is a very different deck with different energy, but this card came out in the first position in pile 2. So if you felt drawn there, you might have messages. This is really interesting. So there is this very strong energy of this person feeling like you are like drawing them towards you. So when they think of you, they think like you're very magical. You're very good at manifesting. You're very lucky. Like, and they do kind of think maybe you're a little elusive. This person's like, are you like manifesting this? Like, where did you come from? And the Wheel of Fortune is sort of a faded energy. It's sort of a getting lucky kind of energy. So they may have felt really lucky to find you. But this one is giving me, the way that she's holding up these wheels. And I'm not sure exactly what the symbols are on these. If anybody knows what's on there, you can comment that as well. But I think this person feels like, wow, like look at this shooting star here. This person's like, okay, like, where did you come from? Like, you're magical and mysterious and elusive, and you might be making this person wait too. Like, that's that energy. And this person's like, what are you doing over there? What are you conjuring up over there while I'm waiting for you? So take that how it fits. But let's keep going here. Pile 3, what is on their mind, or pile 3's person about pile 3? 8 of Wands. Fast, passionate, forward movement, communication. This person wants to get things moving, but of course, the 9 of Wands slips out as I am trying to slow this energy down too. Like, I was going really slow, lingering here, and now this energy, it's like trying to rush. So they may feel like you kind of put the brakes on. And it really feels like you may have put the brakes on this person. You're like, whoa, slow down there. And this is giving like hot and cold energy. It's all spicy, it's all fiery, it's all intense, it's all passionate, but it's like, I mean, this image here, it's like, no, I'm blocking this passion. And these two figures look very similar. So it's almost like your person's like, who are you? Like, what? Who are you? I want you so bad. How come you have this wall? Like, you might be kind of changeable when it comes to this person right now. Yeah, you may not quite know what to do. So Your person's thinking about that. Like, okay, one minute you're like, yeah, let's do this. And the next minute you're like, no, actually. So, and they may be giving you good reason to slow them down or hold back. But your person is feeling a little bit like antsy here. They're thinking about the passion too. There's very much a strong energy of like, I want to get lucky. Like if you haven't slept with this person yet, and this is just someone you're dating, they're like, oh, I really want to, you know, tap that. I don't even say that, you guys. Who says that? Somebody, I'm not saying like who says that. I'm saying like who, does your person say that? Okay. Anyways, it's kind of a weird thing to say. It feels a little objectifying and I don't really like it. That's just me. So we have the Knight of Cups. Yeah, it's almost like this person's thinking about how you're blocking their romantic advances. So, but they do have romantic feelings for you. And they're like really wanting to pursue these romantic feelings. So I just heard like, why are you blocking me? So interesting. Okay. This feels very chaotic. I feel a lot of like frenetic, chaotic, passionate, intense energy. And I feel, yeah, this like, ooh, this person's like stirred up inside about you when they think about you. Okay, so let's clarify these. Pile 3's person, what's on their mind when they think about Pile 3? The Knight of Wands. Yeah. I'm up all night to get lucky, apparently. Okay. We have the Four of Pentacles. The Eight of Cups. My goodness. And then King of Cups. Oh my goodness. And the Six of Swords. I love to watch you walk away. All right. Some of you are having intimate encounters with this person, but you're not in a relationship with them. So they're really afraid of losing you. Not so much like, okay, this person's a little too cocky to be afraid. They're like, no, let me correct you. So, excuse me, your person just corrected me. They're not afraid of losing you. They're just not going to let you go. Okay. Because they are aware that they could lose you. Some of you have distanced yourself from this person because they were acting emotionally unavailable or immature. So this person has a lot of lust and a lot of desire for you. But it does feel like they have been very guarded when it comes to bringing their emotions to this connection. They have actually been, I think, in some ways, trying to block out their feelings. And maybe you were like, look, if you cannot bring me your emotions, then don't bother. So they could be thinking about how you may have emotionally distanced yourself because you're kind of tired of their BS, okay? And there's a feeling of this person thinking like they need to bring their emotions because they have a lot of emotions for you, or they see the potential for that. And they've literally been trying to let these emotions go. They're trying to stop them from forming. If this is brand new and this person hasn't had a chance to develop deep feelings for you, they are trying to keep them at bay. If this is somebody that you have an ongoing thing with and it's been very back and forth, hot and cold, they do have feelings for you. They've developed deeper feelings for you. And now they are like, oh no, I can't let go of Pile 3 because I have these deep feelings and I've been trying to escape them, but it's not working. And the desire that I have is so intense. I want Pile 3 so much. I have to do something. I have to say something. I have to, I don't want to let go. But there's hot and cold energy here, you guys. And it almost feels like both of you are doing this. Like you're doing this hot and cold dance with each other. And again, I'm saying like you may have very good reason because it feels almost like this person's like, they're playing a cat and mouse game with you instead of just actually letting you know how much they want this. Like they want the emotions, they want the deeper connection. But it just feels like when this person thinks of you, it's just like very passionate. It's very impulsive. There definitely are romantic feelings, and yet they're like trying to really repress them, block them, push them out. But it feels like they cave in. Maybe both of you do. Maybe that's why this is a back and forth thing. Because maybe when you are with each other, you just kind of give into this energy with each other. It's just very, very deep, passionate energy here. If this is a brand new person, it does just feel like this person's trying not to act impulsively with their passion and their desire, because they want to bring these emotions, but they're not sure yet if this is the right situation to bring emotions into it. So keep that in mind. And maybe you guys are a little bit aloof and a little bit distant. Could have something to do with your past and trust issues. So maybe you don't trust this person's emotions. So take that if that fits you too. Six of Swords and the Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, some of them are thinking like, pile 3 thinks they're too good for me, or they've moved on from me. So there is this feeling, some of you may have moved away from this person if you used to live near, and there's also a travel, like some of you just live at a distance. So you see each other and then you separate, and you see each other and then you separate. And so there's trust issues around like, well, what's going on when we're not together? Like, who are they seeing? Who are they talking to? What are they doing? But this person doesn't want to like reveal how deeply they feel for you, or how deeply they feel they could fall for you. Just take your scenario there. Some of you, this person's already deeply in love with you, okay? And some of you, there's this new person here that's like, oh no, I'm gonna fall in love, so I gotta be really careful here. Eight of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles. Yeah, they're really wondering like who you're with when they're not around. And they're worried about establishing a foundation. So there is a fear of not being able to like build something with you. And there's a really strong long distance message now coming through this pile for a lot of you. So, because it feels like grounding this is really, really challenging. Or it's just not at that stage. But yeah, so this person's thinking a lot about the distance. They're thinking about the emotional distance. They're trying to behave more responsibly with you if they were impulsive or passionate with you in a way that made you go, whoa, slow down. Like, so everybody's going to be a little bit different in this pile as to why this person is thinking so heavily about their desire for you, but also repressing it, and why they're like thinking about all these emotions that they have for you, but they're like trying to distance themselves. And they're also thinking about like when they can see you again, like when can I get lucky again? Like when is this going to happen? And there is this sort of cat and mouse dance back and forth thing going on. And some of you are just going out dancing or dating, and you know, then you don't see each other again, and there's so much excitement, but there's like I don't know if I should make this, you know, official. Okay. I had to recap all that because there's a lot going on. So what is pile 3's person thinking? What is on their mind about pile 3? Spying. Social network information ways. Yeah, okay. Well, they're wondering if either you're spying on them or they could be spying on you too. Yeah, they really are kind of wondering like, who are you with? What are you doing? So you could just be connecting on social media too. That could be how you met. That could be how you're communicating. You could be communicating over like WhatsApp or Messenger, or you could be Facebook friends, or there could be some sort of dating app. Maybe they're thinking about how they found you on a dating app, some of them. So that's going to apply to some of you. Or if you are like looking to see what they're doing and who they're with. Yeah, wow, there's some trust issues here, you guys. I feel like it's on both sides though. Okay, so what is pile 3 thinking? What is on their mind about pile 3? I mean, pile 3's person, what is on their mind about pile 3? Bluff, pretending, mask, exaggeration. Interesting. Can you see through their mask? Are you going to call their bluff? Because this person has feelings. They have romantic feelings, and they're either like they're deepening. Okay, they're developing and or deepening, or both. And this person's like, oh, so they're like, does pile 3 realize like how bad I want them? Am I doing a good job of hiding this? Also, Day of the Dead could be important. Face paint. I'm hearing fairs, face paint, Halloween. Someone could be like a makeup artist too. Yeah, interesting. Y'all are just, so both of you are just like peeking through the blinds kind of vibe. Like, I don't know. This is very much like two people sort of like dancing around the subject, dancing around each other. They're thinking a lot about how the two of you probably just need to come clean. That's what I just heard. Hoping, expecting, faith, manifesting. Yeah. They're like, will you accept my offer? Cloudy judgment, illusions, unbalanced, distorted. Yeah, there is a feeling of like illusion. That's a word I just made up. Elusive and illusions. Oh, someone could be drinking. I just started slurring my words. Someone could be getting high too with that smoke there. They want to see you again. They want to work this out. Like they're like, look, I want to leave the past behind. If there was some sort of conflict or emotional unavailability or challenges, there's something here about like leaving the challenges behind and not giving up. Like it's almost like the two of you are trying to call the other one's bluff here. They kind of expect you also to block them. Somebody here might really like the chase. And they kind of like when you play coy or elusive. They kind of like you spying on them and wondering what they're doing. Like there's a little bit of game playing going on in this pile, you guys, where it's like, it's kind of lighthearted and fun, but at the same time, it could become toxic. Okay, so what is in pile 3's person's mind? Let me think of pile 3. What's on their mind? Realization, epiphany, understanding, awakening. Well, yeah, they have feelings. They have romantic feelings for you. Pride. Arrogance, ego, stubborn, but they're too proud and they're too arrogant to tell you. So this whole game that this person is playing is because they're too proud to tell you that they're falling for you. Abandoned, left out, walked away, cold, and karma. So yeah, if you blocked this person though or walked away because they were too proud to express their feelings, they do feel abandoned now, but they feel like they're getting their consequences. Yeah, because it's bittersweet. They're dwelling on you. So if this is a person who didn't choose you or didn't move things forward or is playing very elusive, situationshipy, hot and cold games with you right now, this person's like, oh crap, I'm in love with pile 3. Yeah. So I'm hoping that I can like work this out, that I'm not going to lose them, you know, but I also don't want pile 3 to know how vulnerable I am to them because this person's still in their ego. So it's like they're realizing that they have these emotions and that you're probably moving away, walking away, or maybe over it. Some of you are like really over this deceptive behavior, elusive behavior. You may have even found something out about this person and now they're like, oh crap, like you figured something out that they have to like, they're getting their karma for something they did. Yeah, breaking point, final straw. Yeah, some of you, this person's thinking about how you're over it with them. Like you've had it with this person. So yeah, each of you is a little different in how you're approaching this situation. But this is somebody who's thinking a lot about like, oh, I'm hearing Private Dancer by Tina Turner now. Yeah, she's giving me Tina Turner hair vibes. Just love her hair. Someone could be neurodivergent too. I'm like all over the place. This person's a little all over the place in their head about you. But it's all very fiery, very passionate, very intense. Like they're trying to calm themselves down. Like this person doesn't want to stress themselves out about this connection. So they're trying to be cool. Like there's this feeling of like, I got to be cool. I got to look good. You know, I got to like, you know, some of you, if you just met this person and you're just dating them, like it makes sense that this is a bit lighthearted. You know, this is kind of the dating dance. But this person, they may lose this opportunity with you because they're doing too much bluffing and not enough like actually giving you an understanding and a clarity about how they feel. Okay. I hope this is all making sense, you guys. This pile's all over the place. So let's see. What are they thinking? What is on pile 3's person's mind about pile 3? Forever Young, a song of youthful playfulness. Yeah, this person may be thinking about how there's a player energy here, you guys, or this person's like, I'm also hearing Baby Come Back by Player, that song from the 80s. So, okay, multiple messages. Some of you, this person thinks you're very, very beautiful, even though you may be a lot older than them. You're like youthful, playful, and it's very attractive to them because they like that you're refined and you're mature, but you're also very young and playful. Others of you, this person is stuck in this loop of constantly being immature in their relationships and just being in a lustful place and playing these cat and mouse games. And they're stuck in this energy and they think about you. They're like, damn it, I'm stuck in this energy. And I'm hoping that, you know, it's almost like your person's hoping that they will wake up to their emotions. It's almost like this person's tired of playing this game with themselves. Like they know they're going to lose you if they keep playing this game. At some point they have to like just admit it. They just have to give you the clarity and the understanding, and they just have to like accept that they have these feelings. Some of them just are hoping to manifest emotions here because they see the potential. So your brand new people here, for some of you, are just like, they're just having fun with this whole dance, but they are a little bit taking it too far, is what I'm hearing. And I think they realize that. They're like, man, if I take this too far, I'm gonna lose a good one, is what I'm hearing. Guided steps to great love. Follow the path of ascension. Some of you have messages in pile 2, yeah, with the Ascension Tarot. Yeah, they're trying to take the right steps to do this. And maybe they've been shot down multiple times by you too. Some of you have shot this person down multiple times because they keep fumbling you. And so they're like, oh man, like all of these seem to be like times that maybe you rejected them or things didn't work out. You may have given this person like 8 or 9 chances. And they're like, oh man, why am I so immature? Like I gotta get it together. I gotta wake up and realize that I have to bring love to this situation. I'm gonna lose this person. I have to get over my pride, but I don't know how to do that because this is just how I've been operating for so long. Signs and clues. The universe is talking to you. So yeah, this person could be getting signs and synchronicities. Yeah, they feel a little bit like you may have put a spell on them. They're kind of like, who are you? Are you like a witch? Some of you are. And, you know, good for you. Just a little note about, you know, what is it? Love spells to manipulate people's emotions are, you know, they create a lot of karma and consequences. So just be aware of that, my loves. Love spells to heal, expand, enhance your own energies, open you up, manifest things. Those are totally fine. And that's just my view. I'm not the authority on everybody here, but just feel like I need to say that because I represent spirit, and spirit represents authenticity and integrity of people's sovereignty. Abundance, state of plenty, 15. Ooh, devil energy. Yeah, this person finds you super intoxicating and they're very passionate about you. They're very attracted to you. Something about your shoulders, your underarms, which is interesting. They like that spot. And I've never had that come through a reading before, but hey, you know, there's a first time for everything. You're kind of elusive and mysterious, and they think you have like plenty of options too. This person feels like one of your options. They feel like your other people are hitting that. Why hitting that? Oh, I don't know. There's some phrases that are trying to come through me that I just don't even like understand or relate to. But this person could feel, yeah, a little obsessed with you. And it's like they want to know what's behind that mask, that wall. So some of them have never actually had any intimacy with you, and they're just kind of like very preoccupied with it. 23, discipline, consistent effort and order. So they're realizing that they have to be more consistent, or they have to be consistent in order to get what they want. Also, now they're showing me positions. Oh my goodness. This person's got a lot of spicy thoughts about you. And yeah, there's consistency again though, underneath. 20. Confidently repeating the patterns. Kindness, love, and action. Okay, so this person needs to come in with confidence. They need to keep repeating they need to make consistent effort with you. Repeating consistent behaviors. They struggle with that. I do think I'm reading some neurodivergent people, or people who drink a lot of coffee, or who have like hot and cold, like maybe even like bipolar energies, stuff like that. But this person's like, okay, look, I gotta be stable. I gotta be consistent. I have to be more disciplined. Maybe they're realizing like they have to let go of their other options. And they're, you know, the abundance, they're thinking about how many beautiful or handsome people are in the world and how they could have these other people, but there's something about you. They're being drawn to you. They're being guided to you. They feel like they can't stop moving toward you. And the further away you get, the more they want to pull you toward them, but then they want to push you away because they don't understand, and they feel like they need to be elusive, and they're in their ego, and it's like, oh, I'm getting a headache. You guys probably have a headache. Okay, we're gonna get messages cards for them. This reading has taken me on a ride, an absolute and complete, total ride. So, oh my gosh, I just heard Ride It. Is that by Pony? Pony by, what is that? Ride It? Yeah, that song is really, you guys. Whew. Yeah, and I'm starting to sweat. So this person's like, I'm gonna make you sweat. All right, I'm not financially stable. Okay, that could be it too. This person could feel like they're not gonna get anywhere with you because, yeah, you could be very well off for yourself with that Wheel of Fortune too. You could feel like, wow, this person's like, wow, you are like worth $1 million here and I'm worth nothing financially. So all I can bring you is passion, but I'm gonna lose you. And it like hurts this person's pride if they don't have financial stability. I compare others to you. Yes, they do. And this person they're very seductive. They can, you know, seduce people. They have options, but they want you. I can't get enough of you. Yeah, they want you. I won't let you down. So maybe they're realizing that if they have let you down in the past. I don't know why this happened. I hide my feelings. Yeah, this person doesn't know why they're acting this way. They're like, why can't I just tell you how I feel? They do have a big ego when it comes to expressing feelings. They could have been raised in an environment where expressing feelings was frowned upon, or they were taught to repress their feelings, or that made them weak. I want to make amends. Yeah. I miss being with you. This person may not know why they can't get it together with their finances or why they hide their feelings. And they don't, it's like this person's working on self-mastery and understanding why they do the things they do. You broke my heart. Wow. And I feel so happy with you. So this person may feel like you broke their heart. Maybe that's what they don't want you to know. Or there could be a feeling of like, yeah, it's almost like this person is coming through and saying like, I'm afraid of anyone's heart getting broken. So I just never fully invest. And then when I do, I always get my heart broken. So now they do this dance around love to avoid pain. Yeah. So if this person isn't coming through, some of you, this person, you haven't broken their heart, but yeah, they don't want to let you go. If you pull away from them, they're afraid that they'll lose you, but then they want to chase you, but then they're afraid of getting their heart broken. So then they pull away again, and you're very intelligent. Your intellect arouses me, but I can't be with you. Yeah, this person is hot and cold. It's exhausting. I'm sorry, my loves. This seems exhausting. Okay. Just a few more messages. This is the end. There's so much I want to tell you. One-sided relationship. Okay, so this is coming through. This person does have feelings for you. So maybe they really want to come clean here. They need to tell you that this is the end of this being a one-sided relationship. Yeah. Because they may have given you the feeling that this was one-sided because of their ego. So it's like that's going to end. Some of you ended this with them because it was a one-sided relationship. And, you know, maybe this is somebody who played themselves, or they didn't realize what they had till it was gone. But they are getting the karma for that. Can we start over? I pulled away because I'm overwhelmed with all the things going on in my life. And this was just a fling. So this person may have treated this like a fling, but they're regretting that now. And they really do need to tell you about their feelings. They need to talk to you, and they need to understand why this happened. And they want to, yeah, show you that they don't have the same behaviors. I'm just not completely convinced that this person has fully changed, you guys. And they definitely need to stabilize and ground and like focus on other things like work or finances, or yeah. There's things that this person needs to deal with in their practical everyday life. So they're a little bit like unstable when it comes to love and romance. All right, so what is your advice, Pile 3? The Guardian Stone, Awakening, Progress, Initiation. So if this feels like a spiritual connection, or, you know, even if you don't feel like this is a soulmate or whatever, there's a feeling of you making progress, you realizing what is right for you. I do feel like there's an energy of signs, synchronicities, and awakening that this person is going through. So it's like you are protected. You have guardians, loved ones, ancestors watching over you. This connection could have been an initiation, like a karmic initiation to help you progress in your own awakening. So take it how you feel it fits you with your own intuition. Use your own intuition. A lot of you are very intuitive people, but you are making progress, okay? And this person is going through an awakening. They are realizing things. If this is someone who let you down or hurt you, betrayed you, lied, they are going through major lessons in regard to that. And there is a feeling of this person wanting to be more honest, being more clear, making amends, and trying to understand themselves better. I don't think that this person's in like, I can commit to you energy right now, or necessarily give you what you need, but there is progress and there is healing happening here. Ooh, this came out, I think, in pile 2 as well, or maybe that was pile 1. There is kind of a thread running through these readings, but the secret chamber, potency, deep connection, treasure. Yeah, there's some sort of hidden blessing in this situation that is going to be revealed to you. There is something very deep, very potent here. There is a gift here for you. Find your center, stay true to you, and call it to you. And there is, yeah, there's a labyrinth. Some of you really do need to go to pile 2, okay? If you feel drawn there, there's definitely a strong pull that direction. But yeah, be true to yourself no matter what in this situation, and focus on your center. This is some sort of shadow work that the two of you are doing. Like, you're triggering shadows. You're triggering the healing and the ending of a certain type of behavior or pattern. So yeah, your advice is really just to focus on yourself, be true to yourself, and manifest. If you're trying to manifest new love right now, and you keep encountering the same pattern with people, Spirit is saying, like, just focus on yourself. Just go within. Keep doing your shadow work. Keep, like, clearing out the cobwebs. Keep opening up. Keep focusing on the light. Keep asking your guides, angels, and ancestors to bring you to the one. You do have beautiful love in this life available to you, and you are progressing toward that, whether it's with this person or not. Okay, so that is enough advice, I feel. So let's get your confirmations. Be forewarned, I think pile 2's advice, there's a few people who are doing some nefarious things over there, and some of the advice might sound a little judgy, but I'm never judging. Spirit's like using me as a vessel, and sometimes the stuff I have to say, I'm like, okay, don't shoot the messenger, but like, guys, get it together. But your advice wasn't as intense, but I'm just warning, if you go to that pile, the advice is like, you know, it's a little salty from Spirit, a little finger pointing. So we have China, the Levant, Middle East here, and Europe as significant locations. We have infuriating, extrovert, older, and loud voice. Oh, interesting. This could be somebody that, yeah, somebody could have really made you mad. Or you, yeah, it could have been, yeah, it's a kind of a frustrating energy here. This hot and cold energy is frustrating. You are the song of my heart, so you could have shared music between the two of you. This person does have emotions. It just feels like they're too arrogant or immature or confused or wounded to like reveal them to you or to open up to them. Yeah, sitting in a puddle of self-pity. Yeah, they could be feeling sorry for themselves. Also, somebody could have dropped their phone in water. That's an interesting little one-off if you're having trouble reaching this person. Yeah, or there could just be somebody here like kind of crying over spilt milk kind of energy, like they're still stuck on things that have happened to them in the past. So somebody here could be feeling sorry for themselves because of things that have happened in the past. Or yeah, I do feel kind of an immature energy here of somebody who like doesn't understand their own behaviors and is having to learn how to act right. It's just coming through. So we have tattooed, tall, and beard. Okay, so those could be you or your person. And let's get some numbers and letters. So we have 2, 3, and 10. I'm hearing October 23rd. Sometimes I call out dates and sometimes I don't, you guys. So just if it feels significant, I'll say it, but you can also do whatever you want with the numbers. We have 666, another 6. We have a 1. We have a 99. And a 33, 369. Okay, so I will look up the number in this book. Thank you, Regine. Everybody thank Regine. She donated so I could get an angel number book. So there's a lot I can learn about angel numbers in this book. I know some basic stuff, but I like how there's some more stuff in here, and I will read it and be able to give you a little more information on numbers. But We'll just read from the booklet for the triple digits here. Return to center. Yeah, that was your advice. Find your center. Not what you were taught. 666 is not a bad number. It's a call for inner balance between body, mind, and soul. It's about grounding, healing, and reconnecting with your humanness. So those are the lessons that the two of you are learning here. And there was something in here that was showing me tarot. Like I said, I haven't read this yet, but yeah, so number 1 is a number of willpower and force. Number 6 is balance, harmony, and yeah, that's all I'm going to do from the booklet for those. I don't want to get stuck there. So we have the sacral chakra here. There is a lot of passion between the two of you. You may even feel like corded, like tethered to this person. There's so much passion, and there's a lot of healing around your sexuality and your sacral. The two of you could be helping the other one heal when it comes to boundaries around intimacy. And yeah, but there's a lot of passion, a lot of creativity, and you can channel the passion that you may feel for this person into creative endeavors if that helps you to let go and center yourself, if you feel very drawn to them, like in a very intense, passionate way. And it's not like a good thing for the two of you to be together right now. Okay, so letters. So we have, I'm seeing Om, which is usually A-U-M, but also some people spell it O-M. Oh my goodness. O-O-M. Okay, we're just going to keep moving on. Oh my. Yeah, there's definitely this person thinks about you when they, oh my. That's all I'm going to say about that. Okay, N, Y, New York could be significant. Another N, New York. I, D, F, S, Z, W, A. Yeah, someone could need to get sober. That could be for somebody. B, I'm hearing Zimbabwe. We have a dollar sign here, so money could be an issue. We have a question mark, so there could be a lot of confusion, chaos, elusiveness, not knowing quite what's going on with this person. We have a U and a U. We have another A, so triple A. We have an L, an R, and another S. Okay, SS. Someone could have a boat or be in the Navy. All right, there you go. That is your reading pile 3. This one was kind of all over the place, but I did the best I could with it. Thank you for watching. Please do like, share, comment, subscribe, and hype. That helps me a lot. I do personals. My email's in the description. I also have the Chickadee Club and the Cardinal Collective. If you would like to join, I have 2 membership levels, so check that out. And yeah, what else? Just thank you so much for being here. And if this didn't fit your situation or resonate, you can choose another power video. And I hope to see you again. Bye-bye.